Means it's not
It's not
pajamas.
started recording.
It has?
Yeah. I think you said something. Like this smart's recording something. That's started recording. Yes.
I could have put my hand up.
Tim was saying something. You wrote something down there.
Yeah, it's because of it tells you that the mic stuff is
Yeah,
connected.
Wait. I've not even checked the things that you are saying. I
only wrote like 3 things that I remembered.
Nami carry.
No, it's okay now. That's why I say like I need another person in faxing me. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have my roommate.
I was not looking over you guys.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you guys, today, remember I told you like at the end of like the previous video, right? The packing video that I was going to do like the part 2 with my roommate. So Favor. A former YouTuber.
Please.
So she's here today to help me, and like she has like some things of her own that she thinks like is very important, right? That you guys should also think of bringing or packing or not packing when coming to Canada. So yeah, you're going to start.
First off, yeah, I am a very meticulous person. I think I'm a very meticulous person. So this list, 6 months before I was to travel, then I made this list. So I have a whole list on my phone. Even though I'm not going to be reading all of that to you guys, I'm just going to be saying what's important. So obviously some of the things are just peculiar to me. So the first thing on my list is what? Bed sheets and pillowcases and whatever, anything that has to do with bedding. Obviously you can get them here, but it's just cheaper to get it from Nigeria, right? That is if your father is not Dangote and you're trying to be and you're trying to save money. If you can afford it here, it's not that expensive, but for just starting off, it's you can just save on that. Yeah.
I remember I told you guys to forget the bedsheet and pillowcase thing, but actually when I was talking to her, she reminded me. And I remembered how much like we got as
it was very expensive. Having to buy it with mattress and pillow and everything. So it would have just saved money. Us from $100 so thereabouts.
Yeah, some $100 not some. Okay. Mine is driver's license. I forgot to tell you guys that like in the last video. Driver's license is important here in Canada. Yeah,
you need to if you have one that is already 2 years, because the requirement is that you should have used it for 2 years.
You should have driven for 2 years.
So if you have one, trust me, it's going to save you a lot. When I heard it was already too late for me, and now we have to start the process from the beginning. From the beginning, like it will take you 3 years to get it, so that's why people usually advise that you bring your driving license if you have one already.
I think you can also get like international. I think they call it, I don't know. I was talking to Irene and she was saying something about like your international driving license. Like even when I was coming, right, Betty had to tell me to help her bring hers from Nigeria. So I brought her driving license so she could like drive here. So because if you don't bring your driving license, to get the driving license, like she said, it takes like years, right? 3 to 4 years to get your like driving license.
Because you have to do driving tests.
Driving lessons.
That thing there, the way I'm dreading it. Anyways, we'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, driving lessons too. And I think when Betty wanted to learn, she was only saying that hers was when she inquired about it was like, I think she said $50 or $75 per hour. Per hour.
1 hour. In case you don't understand what
exactly.
1 hour.
Exactly. So imagine, like, how many hours would you use to learn in a day? How much would you pay? How much are you even earning that you're paying $50, $70, $75 per hour to learn how to drive? When you can just learn how to drive in Nigeria under 2 weeks. And then driving license.
Your parents can even teach you or something like that. At the end of the day, you just go and get a driving license. So
that's one thing I wish I would have done. And I was begging my dad because Betty kept telling me, go with get your driving license. Bring your driving license. My dad said, what am I doing with driving license? Is that what you're supposed to be focusing on now?
I'm kind of like thankful that I didn't even bother to even start the process.
Why?
Because now that I'm hearing that it's 2 years, you have to have had it for 2 years. So there's no point. Even if you had it.
Yeah.
Even if we managed to get it within 1 year.
Yeah.
We need to have been using it for 2 years. So.
They still could have forged it.
How?
You could have forged it in Nigeria.
Oh, okay, we don't do background things. We don't support that.
But start get your driving license. That's what I mean. If you've been driving, don't even forget it. Like it's going to be more painful if you have it. You not forget it.
Exactly. Like
yeah. Yeah.
So the next thing on my own list is like hair related things. This is for ladies and whatever is relating to your hair, wigs, hair extension, relaxer. If you have relaxed hair, natural hair things. I think they are quite cheaper in Nigeria and easier to get because obviously people don't really have natural hair here. And yeah, just anything relating to wigs, combs, what else did I not mention? Hair cream, hair gel. And your gel, I need to mention that you should not put your gel in your, what do they call that bag that you take into the plane too?
Oh, the one you're checking in?
Yeah, in your check-in bag. Oh. Yeah. Don't put your gel there. Don't put your hair cream there because...
Wait, in your check-in bag or in your hand luggage?
Sorry, hand luggage.
Okay.
Your hand luggage, sorry guys. So don't put anything liquid there. In case you did not know, don't put anything because they are going to help you take it and manage it for you. Even like shave, just try and put every other thing, like any liquid stuff, put it in your check-in bag, the one that's the big bag that you check in, that you don't take with you into the airplane.
Yeah. That's true. Concerning that, I even did a video on that, like separately. Like I did a video like way down. So if you want to, like, if you've never traveled before and you want to like know the process of packing, how the whole airport thing, how it works, you can go check that video. I think the video was titled exactly traveling for the first time, like within Nigeria or something like that.
But it still applies.
It still applies to international. Yeah, exactly. So you can know what to pack in your hand luggage and like your check-in luggage, like she was saying. Yeah. Sewing kits is the next one. Sewing kits. So since I came here, I've not been able to like. There's this skirt like I really need to amend. I've not been able to do that because I do not have like needle and thread. I forgot needle and thread, right? And then I now had to order one on Amazon. This tiny thing like this. It was $14, right? It was $14, and it's not like it's needle and thread, though. It's just a needle, exactly. Just needle, right? So please bring your sewing kit if you're a lady, or I don't know if you're a guy too that amends your clothes, right? Bring your sewing kit as you're coming.
Yeah, like just little things. You don't have to start looking for, what do they even call that, their shop? They have a special name for where you can go to actually sew your clothes and to amend clothes. Just bring anything little. It would help you. Black thread, you don't have to pack all the thread in the world. Black thread is it can suffice for that. The next thing on my list is calculator. This is for science students, and if your program requires that you have a calculator, I think it's a bit cheaper to bring a calculator from Nigeria.
Yes,
and a calculator that you already know how to use, because here you might find a scientific calculator, but you might just still be settling into using it. So I think in Nigeria, or I know in Nigeria, the most popular scientific calculator is ES Plus. So I think it's like 3.5 or 3.8. Just buy it than buying a calculator here with the exchange rate of about 10K or thereabout. It saves you.
Or Casio. Is it Casio?
Casio, but it's not really like the Ubunge scientific calculator.
Oh.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, like, there's this particular Casio one that is not really like the Ubunge scientific calculator. If it's science students, then, or people, you guys should know what we are talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Science students understand the language. That's all for my list. No.
Okay, for mine. Okay, have you mentioned universal charger? Yeah, universal charger. Food. Did you mention food?
Yeah, I told them I left my own.
Food is important, guys, and with all of these things that we're saying, just try so much to avoid extra luggage, if you can. But if you can afford it, yeah, you can. And I think it's actually cheaper to pay for extra luggage and come with extra luggage than for you to buy this food here,
Yes.
right? Because if you buy foodstuffs, say like 40K in Nigeria, and then you pay extra luggage about 100K, I don't know how much it is, but compared to buying it here, I think it's still cheaper, and you trust what you bought yourself, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're confused as to what food items to buy, I can just give like, just mention a range of things: semo, pando yam, golden one, maybe for like the first week, if you're going to be staying in like a hotel or something. Pepper soup spice, if you like it, egusi ogbono, the local things, beans flour, pap flour, because some people don't know that these things exist, right?
Yeah.
So palm oil is not allowed, so from the Nigerian airport, so I don't think you should bother bringing that, because I tried, but they seized my palm oil. It was so painful because they told us that we can come back and get it.
Yeah.
Not in Nigeria. They did not give us back that thing. Crayfish, pepper, salt, pepper, even though I found pepper that's kind of replaced Nigerian pepper, but
Exactly.
Nigerian pepper to the bean.
Yeah.
To the bean all day, every day. So, and then I think the last set of things that I'll mention: shoes, AirPods, your AirPods, power bank. AirPods, because it's kind of cheaper in Nigeria,
Exactly.
especially depending on where you buy it from, it's kind of cheaper. So, power bank, if you just because some flights, I guess, you don't have the flexibility to charge your phone in the
Oh
flight.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like easy.
Huh.
And me, I just bring a power bank just because, although I use a phone that has a good battery, but I think it's always a good option to have.
And again, there's always lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but it's just always a good option to have power banks, and yeah, maybe you want to talk about like, or let me mention one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not one more thing. Two more things. I'm just saying it all over the place. Then
Yeah.
you just pick anything that concerns you.
Yeah.
Shoes, if you have big feet, I think it would be advisable to get shoes from Nigeria. Enough shoes, at least for a year from Nigeria, because
Oh yeah.
I don't know, 2 years. What I mean for a year is like,
at least for the first time you're here.
that you don't have to buy shoes, because since I've been here, I've not bought shoes.
Yeah.
Or clothes. Okay, I have bought clothes.
Yeah, but like shoe.
Yeah, shoes. Like you don't need to start, especially if you have big feet, right? So that you don't have to start looking for where you buy shoes from. Just buy your shoes. Enough sneakers and all of that from Nigeria. And then clothes. Depending on the season you're coming, try to buy enough clothes for that season. So I was coming the winter and I bought so much clothes for the winter, and then when summer came, I realized that, or when spring started setting in and kicking in, I realized I don't have summer or spring clothes. So
ask for all the seasons.
Yeah, but majorly like the season
that you're coming in. Yeah.
And then lastly, in your waist bag, you might want to put, for ladies, your like, yes, I know you have hand luggage, but I think it's still a nice idea if you have a waist bag.
Yeah.
You might want to put all your makeup things there. You might want to take a small Vaseline, any small cream that is not going to pass the limits that is required by these airport people.
Yeah.
Because if you're someone like me that hates dry skin, like you always have to have oil or moisturize your skin, you just need it, because I was so frustrated and annoyed that my lips were always dry throughout the period of that I was flying. So I flew, or I was commuting for about 50 hours, and imagine
Jesus, yours was up to 50 hours.
It was up to 50 hours. It's all the delays and everything. It's all the wait time. I calculated it.
Wow.
Up to 50 hours. Even just know that it was so annoying. It was so annoying for me. I can't stay. Even when I'm in my room, I actually apply Vaseline in my room, or I apply oil on my skin, when I'm in my room.
It's very uncomfortable when your lips are dry.
Yeah, not to talk of 50 hours. It was annoying. So you might want to pack that, and in that your waist bag, you can put, your handkerchief, you might want to put pads, because there are some people.
You may not know.
Yes, you have calculated well, but somehow maybe stress can actually, because you can be so stressed. Some people have different, stress level. So you can be so stressed that you just start seeing your period. So pack that, and I think that's for that in my list.
That makes sense. Yeah, the waist bag thing is actually very important. Like even when I was coming, I don't know, maybe if I can find a video or like a picture of it, I would put like a picture of like the bag that I carried. Where?
You're supposed to put it specifically.
Okay, I'll put it up for you guys. Yeah, I carried like this. I don't know. It's usually called. My dad calls it like a document kind of bag, but like where you put your important stuff, right? Because if you're carrying your hand luggage, you don't always want to be reaching in and bringing out your passports and all like the important things, right?
Exactly.
So you put like he carries this bag on his neck where he just like puts
everything
the
inside.
passport. When they ask you about it, just bring it out, bring that,
Yeah.
and things like that, and also like the important stuff. And you know you're going to be flying if you're coming from Nigeria or like a place that is really really far from Canada. You're going to be flying for like a really really long time. Most times like it's like a day and right, and like me when I landed like when I went from Nigeria to Germany and I landed in Germany. I had to like do like a quick like what's it called refresh, right? So I went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth. I put like toothpaste toothbrush in my bag.
That would be a good option.
Right, exactly. So you want to refresh. I also put like an extra white shirt, right? So I changed my shirt also because I was sweating from the previous day and things like that. So you just want to give yourself like a quick refresh, and like she said, like sanitary towels. If you're a lady, you can also put that. You can also put like a little bottle of perfume, or you can just something that they won't seize. Yeah, you can turn it into like a little container or something. We have like travel. If you go to like, you can get those things at like Miniso, like the Miniso store. They have like travel kits, right? That can be allowed that you can travel with on the plane. So that like is really, really important. And then she also mentioned like the earbuds thing. My dear, please get it from Nigeria. This Oraimo one that stopped working now that I was using, I got it when I initially bought it. I thought it was really, really expensive. I got it for like I think it was 15K or 10K or so. Now the one that it has stopped working, the one I went to buy $49. My dear, convert it. It's like more than 20K, right?
Yeah, it's like 30K there.
Right. Can you imagine that? I would have used to buy like how many Oraimos, right? Sure. Exactly. So electronics too. And you were saying something about
and concerning electronics, especially like phone, there are some phones apparently that are not allowed or compatible with their internet system in Canada. For example, should I mention the brand? Okay, maybe I should just mention.
You can mention the brand just in case somebody has that same phone. Mention
because it will sound as if maybe the brand is not legit or something like that. Because my brother had the experience, so I'm just going to mention the brand. It was a techno phone that he came with, and when we tried to buy a SIM card for him, the SIM card wasn't working, like he wasn't receiving service. So apparently the people there told us that there are some phones that are not compatible with their internet system in Canada. So you might just want to buy the popular phones, right? This is
Samsung, iPhone. I don't know any other one.
There's another one that is allowed to, but you just want to be on the safe side. And then if you have a laptop, for example, that maybe it's not working very well, you want to buy a new one. I think you should just tune and just buy it here, even though it's going to be kind of pricey. But I just think it's better to buy it here.
Yeah, just budget about 1.3 to 1.5.
Yeah,
you can even get some for like 1.2, but like 1.3 to 1.5.
Yeah, but I just think it's better to just buy it here. People always say that in fact, I would just be like you when I was watching videos on what to pack. They were saying the same thing. I'm just like, just the same thing. But me, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. I think she also had an issue with like the.
I've told them about the laptop issue.
Charger. So just be on the safe side. If you already have a laptop, bring your laptop. I'm not saying you should not bring your laptop, but if you need to buy a laptop, just tune and just get here and buy a laptop. For the meantime, you can actually be using laptop in your school. It's good to have your own personal laptop, but in case you just don't have the money to buy it immediately, you can be using laptop in your school. TRU, for example, has laptops everywhere that you can use till 9 p.m. or thereabouts. So you have the luxury of laptops in school.
You just reminded. There's also an option of not even like the 9 p.m. but like you can borrow the laptop and then you just renew it. I think every 3 days or something. I know someone who her laptop stopped working, right? And then it's not like she doesn't have the money to buy, but she's like, since CRU has like laptops for students to like loan, right? There's no point. Exactly. The laptop is basically your own. It's like your own. It's just that you just have to go when you have to renew it every 3 days. Like renew your what's it called, loan or something like that every 3 days, right?
It's for free.
It's for free, exactly. The loan is for free. It's just like you have to tell them that you're using the game for another 3 days. So it's, if you don't have the money for that, or like if you need some time, to raise the money for that, you can also like use that option. I had a lot of people in my class, like my bio class, that were using laptops from school. So it's not like something that should give you like a big hassle. And she also said, like, if you already have a laptop, right? To prevent it from having that issue that my own laptop had, when you come, instead of getting a new laptop, right, and your laptop is still working, all I would just advise you to do is to like get a new charger for your laptop. You can go to Best Buy to ask them about like the whole thing. They would like direct you on what to do. But I think like you should get like a charger that is compatible, because the charger is from here. It's compatible with their voltage, their electricity voltage thing. Yeah, exactly. Because that's what happened to my own laptop. It wasn't compatible because the charger was made for Nigerian like voltage and stuff. So if you get the charger here, it will save you the need to have to now buy a new laptop when your laptop fries, like my laptop fried. So that's very, very important. Yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, I think that's all. Except you guys want me to mention everything that was on my list. But I think that's all. And maybe one more thing.
No, continue.
If you have like if you want to get phone pouch, I think like all those fancy Nigerian phone pouch, maybe you want to buy your phone pouch from there. But if your taste changes every day like mine, maybe you just want to chill and just get it and then be changing your taste every single time. Yeah, that one is just on the side. It's not a necessity.
So like if you want to buy like plenty phone pouches from that makes sense. So I didn't think of that.
We always have varieties of, but it's just like everybody's using the same
thing.
Of phone pouch.
Yeah, most likely the transparent one.
Yeah,
or like black
iPhone.
Yeah,
everybody's using the same type of phone pouch. But in Nigeria, you have like option. From those those people. Yeah, from those people. Yeah, Abuki is actually like an offensive word.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know the explanation, which you ask me.
But like the truck pushers that hawk it like on the road though.
Yeah, you can just buy it from them.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
They've been asking about like my job, like how the whole job thing. I've done like 2 or 3 videos now on like this whole job thing. Not even just how to get. I think also how to get jobs, but they're like, I've not like talked about my job. I think like they probably don't understand that I can't film when I'm working.
Like
are you guys allowed to use your phone?
Yeah, I am actually. But like what you do when you're working?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like what I do is, I don't know if I've told him, even if I've told him what I do. I think I have, but like I do housekeeping, right? I'm a housekeeper. You're also a housekeeper. She's also a housekeeper. What we do is that we take care of like rooms, like hotels now, or
for your room,
for another person. Cleaning. Yeah, exactly.
Like deep cleaning the room. So I think that's just it. If you want to know how to get the jobs, there are just 2 ways, in my opinion, which is applying on the websites, Indeed and all of that, Glassdoor. But Indeed is like the most popular.
Yeah.
And then the second best way, or there are 3 ways actually. The second one is going physically to the stores, and then the third one is actually talking to people that, I'm looking for a job. Just be announcing it everywhere. Let it be like your resume. I'm looking for a job, or I'm looking for a job. Because one day you mentioned it, somebody remember that, I saw a job listing here. Somebody said she was looking for a job, and then they send it to you, right? Because that's how I got my job. I was saying it in my English class. It took, see you guys. This thing about jobs in Canada, there is 100,000 jobs.
But there is actually, but you have to put in the efforts. There are jobs,
I don't really know if it's the efforts at this point. I just think that let's never get into that conversation. But what I'm trying to say is, just keep telling people, right? Because just keep telling people that you are looking for a job. That eventually somebody will remember one day when they see a job application or a job vacancy, and let you know, right? You also have to come with the mindset and be prepared to work, especially if you need to work. Just be prepared to work. Don't just think that it's so easy.
Yeah.
That the work is office kind of job.
Yeah, it's not
entry level job. So you are basically doing like the shitty stuff. So you just want to be prepared to work, and I don't know how else to say. You just come with preparation to work.
There are a lot of people here. Sorry, are you done?
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here that like were doing like really, really like big stuff back in their home country, right? I've met like so many people that were like engineers, bankers, different things, managers, and they come here and they have to start from like the scratch. So basically, like I was telling you guys, I don't really know about office jobs because I hardly know anybody that works in the office that like is an international student and just came and is trying to start. Everybody starts from the scratch, right? So starting from the scratch, I mean like housekeeping, working in a restaurant as a waitress or even as a dishwasher.
And you need
What
to
else?
condition your mind to be prepared to start from the scratch, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just say so. Especially for young people like us, we are this. I'm just like you. I want to work online. Nobody really wants to go to work physically, but you just have to, mellow down at the end of the year and know that you start from somewhere. In my workplace, I think I'm like the only. In fact, I am the only small person because every day I'm hearing this person is a pharmacist, this person is a public, this person is an engineer. Thank God you've never asked me my age now. It's on my because I just, and then everybody really flows together. You can barely tell. When I look at the age of one of them that I'm always working with, I'm like, you don't mean it. You mean like you are times 2 of my age, almost times 2 of my age.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
basically, it's not a thing here. The way they lord it over you in Nigeria in your place of work, when you know, this person is really, really above you, it's like it's not a thing here.
It's just level ground, always willing to help. So just come with that mentality to help you a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Be ready to start from scratch.
But if you don't need to work, then just relax and be taken care of.
Yeah, if Otelela is a father, you still need to work. But anyways, there was something I wanted to say. Yeah, concerning like this job thing there, you also need like one thing that would help you a lot is getting the certifications that are needed for the jobs. Like most of the jobs, right? I think like like you were saying, you don't think like, I don't know if you don't think that there are jobs, but I think that there are jobs available. But then you need to be certified for those jobs. Like you need to be. So far, you have the certificate. I don't think that
there are jobs. There are jobs, but there are just so many people. There are more people than the jobs that are available, basically. So, like, I just think that the people ratio to the availability of the jobs, it's kind of dancing. It's not balanced on the scale.
Yeah, but it's better than wherever you're coming from.
Exactly. I don't know where you're coming from.
If you're not coming from Canada or like the developed countries, it's better.
The reason why I actually mentioned that was just so that you can keep in mind that there's just this overhype of so many jobs that you get it in the same month that you come or the same week. For me, it took me 4 months, so that's the reason why I actually mentioned that, just so that you can put all of that into consideration.
4 months?
It took us 4 months, sir. January to April.
Oh, you started applying in January?
Okay, now.
Are you serious?
Okay, now. So,
I applied in December, January, but
I'm not the only person like that too. Like there are other people. I know also one lady that was my English. She was my English class. She actually just got her own in June. In June. This is June, in June. Ending of May. I don't remember.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind. You might get it immediately. Oh, glory be to God for your life.
Yeah.
Just have that.
People are different.
Possibility.
Yeah.
That's okay. And if you know so many people, it's also a very great advantage because
they can refer you and do things like that.
And how to meet people. Your school, anytime your school is organizing something in your country, for example, try to be there. That's the way you meet people. If your school is organizing anything just before you come into Canada, right? Just try to be there. That's the way you meet people coming from your school. On Facebook too, you can actually search for your school and search for the group. Meet people, chat with people. That's how you meet people. If you are an introvert like me, and the best you can do is to stay behind your phone, you're
going to have a hard time.
No, I mean you have a great advantage because it's just on the phone.
Oh, like chatting with people.
But if you have to go physically, it's like, could you?
Yeah, but like if you don't go for those things, you're going to have a hard time making connections and getting to know people.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, if you don't put yourself out there. Like I used to hear those things, put yourself out there, this one, that one. And I did not do like a lot of that this first semester. That is going to change second semester. Like I always from school, I'm back home.
Not doing a lot of that. That means that me, I did not even study.
I didn't do that. I was just going for my classes. If I'm not in the class, I'm in the library. If I'm not in the library, I'm in the class. I didn't used to really go out
I
like
think
that.
I met people, especially in class. I think I met people.
That's an outside class. I didn't go for like all those things they were hosting. You know, like even during that international day, I didn't go for like the international day thing. I didn't go for the class bash. End of the semester class bash. I didn't go.
Talking about this to bring to Canada. That means that we are going to divide this video into two.
I'm not dividing. Why will I divide it?
I'm not going to divide the video into two. I'm making like
everything is important. It's all the information that all the information will help them. It's all the information that they need. Yeah. So
try and be going out.
Yeah, be going out.
I'm just mad that they talk that one. Hopefully it enters my head.
Not like go out to important events that would, can help you like make connections and meet people. Exactly. Not unimportant events. Right.
Because I remember that day of the I-Day, I had this thing like a quiz. And then this is just me going like this. I was supposed to be heading to the bus stop this way. This is the way to go to the I-Day events.
Yeah.
Just
I didn't even know.
Straight home. To the bus stop and home. I went home. I'm just like, whoa, let me relax. It was a Friday and I just like my time.
Anyways, that's that. Yeah. So sorry. So make sure that you guys if you want to get like the jobs people have been talking about, what we have been talking about, just make sure you get certified. If you want to work in a restaurant, you need to get like food certification, like food safe handling certification. Food safe handling certificate.
Just
sorry.
Online with your city name.
I think that one costs about $25 to $30. That one is quite cheap. But if you want to do the one I did was like $25 to $30.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But if you want to do if you want to go into the healthcare, like caregiving, right? Where you just it's kind of like being a nanny for different people, either old people, young people, mentally unstable people. If you want to do that for the healthcare, you have to get like a first aid certificate, right? They do that at the St. John's Ambulance Hospital.
Depends on what city you are also.
Exactly. So, BC. If you are in BC, you are in Kamloops.
So you just have to, you always just, if you are looking for information like this, just search the name of the certification and then put your city.
The
internet is easy to get.
Exactly.
Nobody has to put the link in the description box.
Yeah.
But no shades.
Now, my own, how much did you pay for your own?
170 thereabout.
Yeah, I paid 170 or so. Also for my own first aid stuff, which I still haven't used because I'm not working in healthcare. But I just got it just in case I was going to get a job in healthcare, right?
The thing about that one is that most of the companies or most of the agents require that you have a driving license. So you might not really want to consider that job if you don't have at least a driving license. Not even a car now, just at least
driving license. So do
I regret getting mine? I don't know yet. Let's see.
Nah.
in 3 years, so let's see.
Yeah, it does.
Where we go with that.
Yeah, there was something I wanted to say just now. Yes, and also like these ones, right? These jobs are like the amounts they pay. You can get like I think the minimum wage in BC is like $16, $16.75. I think it just increased. Yeah, $16.75, right? So I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's effective all around yet. But let me just say $16, right? So like that's the least you get paid for like any job that you're going to apply for. So you guys are asking like how much are they paying me? That's something personal to me. I don't want to disclose that to you guys, but I'm just telling you that the least you can get paid is $16, right? So and then you can also the people are earning like $16 per hour. So depending on how many hours you're working, right? If you're working like full time 8 hours, that's good for you. And then there's people that are earning like $50 per hour, $70 per hour, and those jobs not because they are students, but like those jobs are like skills. Like here in Canada, they value like skills a lot, especially if you have certificates too. So that's why I keep saying like all these jobs require like there's some certifications you need to get in order to get those jobs that are higher, right? So and pay higher. So like I met someone who is doing like he works as a mechanic here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. He works like as a mechanic here and he's being paid like $50 per hour. So, and that's like a good job, right? But you have to have the skill. If you have the skill, they would pay you what you're worth, but you have to have the skill. And also they will also like train you, even if you have the skill, they just need to know that you have basic knowledge on it. And then like they will also like offer you like a day or two of training or maybe like a week of training, right? And also, and now he's even looking for something higher, right? And he said he's going to go into like forklifting. So if you're a guy and you want to do like jobs like that, that one pays about like $70 per hour, right? So that's like a higher job. So forklifting, but you have to get the certificate. He had to like go, like he was telling me that he had to go for like the classes for the next 2 days, and then he would get like the certificate at the end of the day or so. Yeah, 2 days. I think it takes like 2 days or 1 day. I don't know, but like he gets the certificate at the end, and then he's going to start looking for like a forklifting job to do because it pays higher. So it depends on what you are doing, right? So far as you have the certificates, what you're going to do exactly. So get the certificates that you need and then begin to apply. We cannot tell you that we don't know where the jobs are. We too are just looking for jobs that like you guys. So we cannot tell you that search here or apply here. Everybody too, and we're all students too. We also have like things that we're occupied with, right? So
and it might be difficult for you to actually apply from home because I don't know, you don't have an address yet and you don't have a phone number yet, so it might be difficult. But I think you can start applying just so that, and then you can also start looking at the requirements just in case there's anything that you can get from home. But for most of the certifications, I just think that it's better you just wait and get here until you do them. And then if you're looking for like the forklifts wherever they do it, like I said, just so that you don't ask questions that can be easily found online, just type forklifts certificates, put the city name, the province.
Yes.
Internet will help you. You have to do in this Canada, you have to do a lot of job by yourself.
Yeah.
Like internet searching. So I think you can start learning that from now.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's true. Don't ask questions that you can find the answers online.
Where did they find? Where did he find the forklift job?
Go on Indeed, type forklift. Go on Indeed, type forklift. You see like different list of jobs available, right? And the certifications and what you're required to do and everything that should be on your resume. Everything is there.
You just have to be patient and read.
Do the work and read.
So many resources just so that you can get what you want. Yeah, I think that's it. We have been trying to close this video for the longest time now.
30 something minutes, but anyways, so you guys have like the video. Just let me know if you need me to do a video on any other thing that I have not done already. Because if it's on jobs, accommodation, what to bring, I've done them. Food stuff, how the whole job thing, I've done it. So I hope you guys are able to like hear me clearly this time around. They always say they can hear me like very clearly. I don't know, maybe I don't know. So thank you, Favor, for joining me in this video. See, there are a lot of things that she said that I never would have thought of, right? 2 heads are always better than one. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to go and eat. It's Sunday. I'm hungry. I just came back from church and I started this video immediately. Thank you so much. Bye.